We are live. Welcome back to the NBA Rundown. The channel is nukethehouse.com. We're going to give you a brief preview of the NBA and then give you a quick break before the Sports Keg and Holding go live to live bet the NFL tonight. And Tyler, we were just talking. Not much going on today in the NBA. Did you have any thoughts about last night?
I mean, there were some good games. OKC and Denver was a really good game. Russ did really well. Jokic put up that big triple-double, and they were able to beat OKC and get past that defense. That was a good one. We should have played Memphis. AD ended up being out, and they were able to beat up on LA there. And other than that, I mean, I wish Luka would have got that triple-double for us. He just couldn't get the rebounds in the end. He got the 7 and then just didn't want to do anything in the fourth quarter. But it is what it is. We just keep moving.
All right. And as I told you before the show, this battery is running low for me. So if I just disappear, just end the show for us. But it should be a quick one today, Tyler, because I'll be honest, there's not a lot that I like today.
No.
But maybe after talking to you, I can find something. The Milwaukee Bucks are -8.5. They're in Utah taking on the Jazz. And Tyler, this team has had problems so far this year. Well, both of them, but mainly the Milwaukee Bucks. I thought the Utah Jazz would be a little better than they are, but I'm not super surprised at the issues that they're having. What's going on here, man? I'm not in Sacramento anymore. Milwaukee, though, has just been an absolute disaster. Do you have the injury report pulled up? I know Giannis missed that last game, but is he going to play tonight?
He's got a Q tags. I mean, I think he's likely to play. But on the other side, you get back Clarkson and Lauri Markkanen and Colin Sexton's playing again. So, hate to say it, Spread. Give me the Jazz if I'm going to bet this game.
Yeah, 2 1-6 teams taking off. And let's see, I do have my projections on this computer, I think. So, what did I have this game at? I had Milwaukee by 12.
Yeah, probably stay away then. Projections have been good. I just lean the Jazz. The Bucks just don't impress me. If Giannis plays, I mean, they should cover 9, but it's just, I don't think he plays. Just an ugly spot.
And to be fair, the Jazz haven't been that good at that either, right? Yeah. But I understand your point because when 2 terrible teams face off, well, you should just take the points. I'm not laying it with Milwaukee. I know that much. Tyler,
maybe just stay away from it.
I think I had a slight under here, though. Yeah, I got it at 28 on a
228, falling on a 230.
Yeah.
Totals haven't been good, though, to us, so I think we stay away from that, too.
Yeah, not a huge edge there. But if you guys, you just want to DGen and bet every game, I think we'd agree. Even though the projections say Bucks, I would rather just take the points with the Jazz.
I agree.
At this point, I mean, I was listening to Nate Duncan while I was driving around today. He makes a good point, man. And this is huge to my heart. Giannis hasn't been very good.
No, he's not been good.
He's not been good defensively. And that was the reason why I always put him in the top player in the league was that defensive versatility, right? Where, when the argument was between him and Embiid, I was always choosing Giannis because he was more defensively versatile, even though Embiid's a better rim protector. But without Giannis defensively, and maybe he's just tired. I mean, maybe he's checked out. I've always been team Giannis and thought he's this great guy, but and I'm not saying he's not a great guy, but he might be moving on from Milwaukee. So if we were going to play it, we'd play the Jazz, but I'm fine staying away. Tyler, the Minnesota Timberwolves have taken a little bit of money since I ran these numbers this morning. They're now laying 9.5. Unlike the last game, though, Tyler, this is a good team. Playing a bad team. And not only that, Minnesota's got a rest advantage because Chicago played last night, and they looked really bad. Minnesota's had 2 games off, so they should come in here rested. What are your thoughts on this one here? But I don't really feel like laying 9.5 on the road. Do you?
No, I don't want to lay 9.5 on the road. I mean, I don't mind this Rudy Gobert 12 rebounds. Minnesota wins plus 135. Naz Reid 15 points and Minnesota wins plus 180. DiVincenzo 15 points and they win plus 170. Ant hit 5 threes because he's been on fire from 3 and they win at plus 215. They should win this game, but I don't want to lay double digits in this one. I mean, Chicago's bad. It doesn't look like, hold on, I went to Friday to see how many games we had tomorrow, but looks like Lonzo's still out. Looks like Levine's doubtful. So, I mean, they're going to be tough scoring. So they could win the game by double digits. you could only play the side, I'd lay the 9.5, but I like those performance doubles better.
Hey, Tyler, this is another one I have the under on.
I don't mind the under here.
Yeah, the only thing is I'm wondering if because Lonzo's out that Chicago Bulls defense is so bad. However, with Levine out, is it that crazy the idea that Minnesota just clamps up Chicago?
Yeah, I mean, you have RotoWire pulled up? I'll pull it up if not.
I got it right now. Yeah, what do you want?
What's the lineup for Chicago?
Chicago's lineup is projected to be Giddey, Kobe White, Ayo Dosunmu, Patrick Williams, and Vucevic.
So you have two scorers in Dosunmu and Kobe White. Those are the guys they have to stop tonight.
Vucevic is a scorer.
Yeah, he's going to have fun with Rudy Gobert.
Well, he'll just bring Rudy out of the paint. It could open things up for Kobe White. Tyler, the more I'm looking at this, I would go for Kobe White props here tonight.
I don't mind Kobe White props.
Who else is going to shoot?
I mean, if you think Vucevic is going to drag him out, you just bet his threes.
Yeah, I think so too. And I was listening to Ski Profit earlier, and that was the play that he was on.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
1.5 minus 110.
Yeah. So no one on the injury report for Minnesota.
Not a soul.
Yeah. Tyler, this is gonna be a quick show today. All right.
I mean, they couldn't have picked three worst games to put on the same night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird, huh? And then we had a big slate tonight, and then there's only 4 games on Saturday, and then there's like 10 games on Sunday. All right. The final game, Tyler, I actually manually adjusted the projections. They love the Blazers tonight. Are you surprised?
I mean, Spurs have looked bad. Missing Sohan. They're already missing Vassell and Trey Jones. Okay. It's a back-to-back for them. I mean, Portland's not good, but they could easily have the better scorers on the floor tonight with Simons and these guys. They're 4-2 ATS in their last 6 against the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's an ugly game, but I would lean Portland.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with you there. We talked about it before, right? If we're taking 2 bad teams, but I don't know. I can't get the Spurs right, dude. I think they're bad. I fade them. They win. I think they're good. I bet them. They suck.
I think they're just missing too much right now.
Yeah. I got this one under 2. If you were going to play any of the unders we've talked about, Tyler, you're only making one bet tonight. You're going to play an under. Which one would you like?
Minnesota, Chicago.
Fair enough. I think so too. Any teams we would stack in DFS tonight? Yeah, Minnesota.
I'd probably go Portland.
Okay. Fair enough. The concern with Minnesota is that it's a blowout, right?
Yeah.
Bro, is this show going to be less than 10 minutes?
It might be. I mean, I don't think we could.
Why was I worried about getting the laptop plugged in? I only needed 1% of power.
No, he looked at the game. It was like, spread, you didn't need any power for this.
I almost skipped the show today and went hiking, but my legs are still sore from all my goblet squats on Tuesday.
For sure. At least we get a good football game to watch tonight.
Yeah. Oh, man. I kind of want to get involved in some of these games, though.
I don't think I'm getting involved in these 3 NBA games. I'll wait till tomorrow.
Okay. Fair enough. Do you have lines for tomorrow? Is there anything that we should be looking at right now?
Let me look.
Let me refresh right now.
That's not what I wanted.
All right. I'm on Bet Online. These numbers are the exact same as what's it called? All right. Let's just talk about tomorrow real quick, but we'll do the official ones tomorrow. Pacers are -5 in Charlotte. I probably want the Hornets there.
I don't mind that.
But I don't feel like betting.
I got to look at the injury reports to see who's all going to be in, who's all going to be out. They just came off that buzzer beater win too. So, yeah, I have numbers for tomorrow.
All right. And like I said, Tyler, if this laptop dies, just close out the stream. Well, of course, give them all the best bets. I mean,
Hawks +1.5 versus Detroit, kind of like that.
Where's it at?
In Detroit.
I don't.
Pelicans Magic, not touching that.
Okay.
Cavs,
what's that number?
Pelicans +3.
Is it in Orlando?
Yeah. I would just rather not bet that game. That game's ugly.
I would take the Pelicans.
Warriors, Cavs -4.
Bro, that's a good game, huh?
Yeah, I like the Cavs. They're at home. Give me the Cavs.
Yeah, dude, the Warriors after last night, though,
They look good.
you know what? We didn't talk about that, and you know we got a little time before my my laptop dies. What did you think of that game, dude?
It was good. I mean, their defense clamped down at one point. Boston just couldn't make shots. So it's almost like they channeled back to those finals where they had their number and they were just able to clamp down on defense. And that was pretty much
Are
it.
the Warriors a contender?
No.
Maybe.
I'll believe it when I see it in the playoffs.
Maybe.
I don't trust some of them.
I think they match up okay with Boston, and we've already seen Denver. Denver's not a contender anymore with those injuries, right?
No.
Dallas hasn't been looking good.
Yeah, they're still better. Dallas is still better than Golden State.
You think so?
Do you trust these guys like Moses Moody and Buddy Hield to play in the playoffs?
Scored 32. Go ahead, Tyler. I'm sorry.
I said, do you trust these guys like Moses Moody, Buddy Hield, and Kuminga in the playoffs?
Yeah.
I don't.
I do.
Yeah. See how that goes.
Yeah, we will. All right. What other games we got for tomorrow?
The only other one I have is
what about Mavericks minus 2.5 against Phoenix?
Yeah, that was the only other line I have. I like the Mavs there.
Do you?
Yeah, I like the Mavs.
Huh.
Mavs always beat up on the Suns.
That's true. I got Thunder minus 9 against Houston. That's about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I got the T-Wolves minus 12 against Portland.
You got to wait and see on the injuries there. They could sit guys.
I'll probably take the points with Portland. Another game, I'll probably take the points. The Clippers are plus 5.5 against the Kings tomorrow night.
I want to see what Philly LA opens up at. And then I'll be on Jokic,
right?
I'll just keep betting Jokic's triple double too.
It's gonna be Lakers minus 4.
I'll probably be on the Lakers if AD plays.
Wasn't that awesome to watch them lose last night?
It was all right.
It was great. What do you mean? It was the best thing that happened.
All right, I think it's time to wrap it up, Spread. We got 12 minutes.
All right, we got a bet though. We have to really give them at least one bet. We have, you don't have to make it, but just if you were to have a bet tonight, what would it be?
What was that? Give me that Nas Reed performance double, 15 plus points and Minnesota wins. It was like plus 180.
Let me see if I have that up here right now. All right, I would take the under in the Chicago Bulls and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
There we go.
All right, and I'm getting a better line at Bookmaker. I'm just going to bet that right now. That's going to be my one play for tonight.
There you go.
All right. It's a short show today, but guys, we're not going to force anything. We got a huge slate tomorrow. I can't wait to dive into that. We'll do that at around the same time. You want to start a little earlier since that slate's so big?
Yeah, we can.
I might, I'm probably going to come out here and do it from out here again. I don't know how many traffic. Awesome. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Sorry about the quick show, but we're not going to give you a bunch of shit that we're not going to bet.
Exactly.
Final thoughts, Tyler?
Yeah, I mean, ugly slate. Enjoy the football game tonight. Watch the live show. Make some money there. And we'll be back tomorrow with NBA.
Nuke the house.